Hey, no, don't do that. I saw you move. The whole I'm suddenly asleep so you can't ask questions strategy is not going to work on me tonight. Move your hand. Thank you. Good boy. Oh, don't make that face. I haven't even started bothering you yet. I actually came in here because my favorite mug has disappeared again, and I was fully prepared to accuse you of theft. Then I opened the door and found you buried under 3 blankets. And you're wearing socks. You hate sleeping in socks. No, that is absolutely not a normal amount of blanket. It's warm in here. Actually, why is it so warm in here? Look at me. Properly. Your eyes look strange. Not bad strange, just shiny, tired. And your face is pink. Wait, come here. No, don't sit up. Just let me... There, hold still. Oh, sweetheart, you're burning up. And there it is, that guilty look. You knew. You felt a little off. Of course you did. When did a little off start? This afternoon? You felt like this since this afternoon? Okay. No, I'm not angry. I'm deciding how annoying I'm allowed to be about this. Probably moderately annoying. Come here again. Let mommy look at you properly. Still very warm. Do you feel dizzy? A little. Headache? Okay. Throat? Any nausea? Okay, good. See? Words. Useful little things. Very fashionable lately. Don't hide under the blanket. I still need access to your forehead. And your hand. Give me your hand for a second. Your fingers are cold. That's rude. Your forehead is hot. Your hands are cold. And somehow I'm supposed to manage this badly organized temperature system. I'm getting the thermometer, water, and a cool cloth. You are staying exactly there. No, you do not need to help me get things for you. That defeats the entire concept of me helping you. Also, your bedside table is horrifying. 2 coffee cups, an empty glass, a spoon. Why is there a spoon in your bed? Yogurt. Fine. Disappointingly normal. I was hoping for something I could use against you later. Although, this charger cable is somehow wrapped around the lamp. How did... No, actually, don't tell me. I can see you preparing an explanation, and I don't want cable cord while you're feverish. And this glass being empty is very on brand for you. You love placing water near yourself. Drinking it is apparently optional. Hydration-themed decoration. Hey, eyes on me. You don't have to arrange your face into, I'm fine. I can literally see you doing it. Your eyebrows get all serious. You think it looks convincing. It does not. You look exhausted. And before your brain starts doing that thing where you decide you've ruined my evening, you haven't. I was eating crackers over the kitchen sink because I didn't want to wash a plate. this was not a glamorous night before you got sick. So here's what happens now. Mommy gets the boring sick person supplies. You stay warm, but not cooked. You drink some water. And for the next little while, you let somebody else notice things for you. That's it. No performance. No proving you're okay. I'll be back in 1 minute. And if I come back and you're answering emails, cleaning your desk, or doing some heroic fever chore, I will be extremely unpleasant. Probably while tucking you back in, but still, extremely unpleasant. The cup can wait. The emails can wait. That pile of clothes on the chair has already survived several geological eras. You can be inconveniently human for one night. I promise the world will cope. Okay, I'm back. And you stayed put. Look at that. We're learning. Here, sit up just enough to drink. Slowly. No, not all of it at once. You always drink water like somebody's about to confiscate it. Nobody is stealing the glass. I brought an entire bottle. There, a little more. Good boy. There it is again. Interesting. No, nothing. I didn't say anything. Now, thermometer. And before you make the joke, yes, I know how to use one. You asked me that last time, and I still haven't forgiven you. Here, hold it. Don't talk. I know, cruel, possibly unconstitutional. A few seconds without arguing. Be brave. Actually, this is nice. I should keep a thermometer around specifically for conversations where I want the last word. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's a fever. Not the room is warm. Not I had too much coffee. A fever. No, I'm not panicking. Do I look like I'm panicking? Rude. I look focused. There's a difference. If you get significantly worse, we get proper medical help. I'm not pretending I'm a doctor. For now, I'm doing the boring stuff. Water, rest, keeping an eye on you, and apparently preventing you from making stupid decisions. Which brings me to, why is your laptop open? No, what are you finishing? Tomorrow? Sweetheart, if it's due tomorrow you would probably appreciate having a functioning brain. Current you is wearing socks in a warm room and hiding spoons under the duvet. I don't trust his judgment. And yes, I remember the phone in the refrigerator incident. One time is enough. You said your hands got confused. I've never recovered from that sentence. Give me the laptop. No bargaining. Give me the laptop. Thank you. Good boy. Oh, that one definitely did something. Don't look away. I'm not teasing. Well, not much. We'll investigate that later. Mommy has a patient right now. Phone 2. Relax. I'm putting it on the charger, not reading it. You do that anxious little thumb swipe when you're tired. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Like something life-changing is going to happen between 11:42 and 11:43. Not tonight. Come on, back down. Pillow higher or lower? Higher. Okay. Lift your head a tiny bit. There. No, wait. That angle looks uncomfortable. Again. There. Better? Good. I'm not emotionally attached to the pillow arrangement. If it sucks, tell me. Blanket too warm? A little. Then one blanket. I'm folding the other one here in case you get cold again. Look at us. Options. 5-star fever accommodation. And now the cloth. Tell me if it's too cold. There. That's better. Your whole face relaxed a little. I saw that. You really did know you were getting sick, didn't you? Yeah, I thought so. Why didn't you tell me? Because I'd worry. That's your reason? Okay, I have several responses to that. At least 2 of them are rude. But your eyes are doing that unfocused thing again, so I'm saving the speech. Mostly. Take another sip. Good. And just rest your eyes for a minute. You don't have to entertain me because I'm sitting here. Honestly, I can talk enough for both of us. You know that. Unfortunately. I can tell you about the woman downstairs who carried 6 grocery bags in one hand this morning. I watched for an embarrassing amount of time because I was convinced the handles would break. They didn't. Nothing happened. That is the entire story. See? No pressure. You can lie there half asleep while mommy gives you completely useless neighborhood updates. That's a service I provide. Hey, don't open your eyes. I'm just changing the cloth. There. Too cold? Okay. And give me your hand again. Warmer than before. Good. You're still awake, aren't you? I can tell. Your eyebrows do that tiny thing when you're pretending not to listen. No, keep your eyes closed. I'm not going anywhere. That thing you said before, that you didn't tell me because I'd worry, it's been sitting in my head. Not in a dramatic way, just annoyingly. Do you really think you need to protect me from knowing when you feel awful? Not exactly. Okay, then what is it? You didn't want to be a problem. Oh. No, don't immediately take it back because you heard my voice change. I asked. I wanted the actual answer. Hold still, your cloth slipped. There. I don't love that answer. Not you, the answer. And before I start sounding like I have my entire emotional life figured out, I don't. I do this too. I once had a headache for half a day, didn't tell you because you had work, then got quietly offended that you didn't magically notice. Very mature. So maybe this isn't a lecture. Maybe we're both just idiots in slightly different fonts. Sip, just a little. Thank you. The thing is, I notice you. I notice when you start answering everything with, yeah, probably. I notice when you stop making dumb comments while we're cooking. I notice when you reread the same message 3 times and pretend you're thinking. Those are tiny things. That's why they matter. I know you're tiny things. So when I tell you I can see you're done, I'm not guessing. I'm paying attention. And sometimes I want to be the person who gets to say, "That's enough." Not because you can't handle yourself. You can. Very aggressively, apparently. I just don't want you to have to handle every single thing alone. Turn your head a little toward me. There. Your forehead again. Still warm, but not quite as ridiculous. I'll take that. Good boy. Yes, I'm praising you for lying in bed. The standards are low tonight. Enjoy it. You don't have to be charming right now. You don't have to reassure me every 5 minutes. You don't have to turn needing water into some giant moral event. Sometimes I need you literally just means, can you bring me water? Can you fix this stupid pillow? Can you stay here because the room feels weird when I'm sick? That's allowed. And sometimes it can mean, please talk about something pointless because I don't want to be alone with my own fever brain. Also allowed. I have plenty of pointless material. You remember when I thought the refrigerator was about to explode? It was the ice maker. Yes, thank you. I remember. You looked so pleased with yourself. I could have been facing certain death by refrigerator, and you were laughing. My point is, I ask you for ridiculous little things all the time. I make you taste food because I suddenly forget what salt tastes like. I make you reach shelves I technically could reach with a chair. I once made you watch a 6-minute cat video because I couldn't decide whether the cat respected the cameraman. So no, I'm not keeping a little scoreboard of who needed whom more this week. Hey, look at me for a second. There you are. If you need me, I want you to tell me, even if the need is boring, especially if it's boring, because this, taking care of you like this, I like it. Not the fever, obviously. I like being someone you can be a little useless around for a while. Someone you don't have to impress. What? You wanted me to stay anyway? That would have been useful information 20 minutes ago. I was planning to. I just didn't want to assume. So I'll ask properly. Do you want me to stay here with you tonight? Okay, then I'm staying. No weird guilt face. You asked, I said yes. That's it. And if you wake up needing water, you wake me. If you're cold, tell me. If you're too warm, tell me. If you just feel miserable and want company, say that too. You don't get extra points for suffering quietly. Now close your eyes again. There. Mommy's staying. You can stop keeping watch. Scoot over a little. No, not that far. I'm not exiling you to the edge of your own bed. Just enough so I can sit without balancing like an exhausted flamingo. There. Much better. You know, this is incredibly unfair. Because you're sick, so I can't properly make fun of you. Every time I think of something good. You look at me with that tragic little fever face, and I feel guilty. It's ruining my material. Don't smile. I'm serious. I had at least 3 excellent jokes about the socks. Gone. Wasted. Here, more water. Just a little. Good boy. There it is again. That face. You absolutely make a face when I say that. You don't know what I'm talking about. Sure. And you're not sick. We've established you're a terrible liar tonight. Do you like it? Yeah? Okay. Useful information. Very useful information. And don't suddenly get shy now. You were brave enough to negotiate for the laptop earlier. This is easier. I say something nice. You get that tiny, soft look. Apparently, we both learned something. No paperwork required. No, I'm not going to tease you to death with it. You're already warm enough. That would be irresponsible. But I might use it when you cooperate. Positive reinforcement. Very advanced science. And maybe when you don't cooperate. I haven't written the rules. Actually, there are no rules. That sounds like effort. I'm improvising. Come here. A little closer. Is this okay? Good. Then put your head here. No, you are not heavy. Stop solving problems nobody gave you. There, that's nice. Your hair is ridiculously warm. Actually, everything about you is ridiculously warm right now. Still cute though. Annoying. Can I move your hair off your forehead? Thank you. There. And give me your hand. I'm warming it between mine. Your body has apparently outsourced temperature management to me. You know what I was going to do tonight? Nothing important. Tea, half an episode of something. Get distracted. Scroll for 40 minutes. Then complain tomorrow that I went to bed late. Very ambitious schedule. So you're not stealing my night. Before you start thinking that. Honestly, this is probably healthier for me, too. I can't doom scroll if one hand is holding yours and the other is checking your forehead. Still warm. But you're relaxing. I can feel it. Your shoulders aren't doing that tense thing anymore. Now you're just heavy. In a good way. Like you're finally letting the mattress do its job instead of personally managing gravity. Good boy. Yeah, stay like this. If you need something, tell me. Water, another pillow, less blanket, more blanket, different position, whatever. You don't get bonus points for being uncomfortable quietly. Actually, I should put that on a sign. No bonus points for suffering quietly. Very inspirational. Terrible font. Probably beige. Hey, can I kiss your forehead? Okay. You're looking at me again. What? Mommy mode. Is that what we're calling this? Fine, maybe mommy mode. A little. I did steal your laptop, fix your pillow, make you drink water, hold your hand, and threaten your socks. The evidence is not great for me, but somebody apparently needs supervision, and I like taking care of you. There, I said it. Don't make it weird. Too late? Yeah, probably. I like this part. Not you being sick. The part where you stop trying to be impressive for 5 minutes and just settle. You get quieter. Your face changes. You let me fuss over you without explaining why you technically don't need it. It's nice. Very inconvenient for my reputation, but nice. Okay, we're done with serious conversations. Your brain has officially clocked out. Mine is close behind it. Just breathe. You don't have to match me perfectly. Actually, don't. If I start concentrating on whether we're breathing at the same speed, I'll make it weird. In and out. There. Again. Your eyes are still open. Barely, but open. Close them. Good boy. That's better. I'm moving your hair a little. You have one piece that keeps falling across your eyebrow. There. No, wait. It came back. Rude. Your hair is fighting me. Fine, it can stay. How's your forehead? No, don't answer. I said no more questions. I'm checking. Still warm, but a little less angry about it. We'll take that. And your hand is warmer too. See? Mommy's extremely scientific diagnostic system is working. Forehead, hand, vibes. Very prestigious. Tomorrow, if you're feeling better, I'll make breakfast. Something boring. Toast, eggs, maybe fruit. Not soup for breakfast. Don't look at me like that. I know soup is technically allowed whenever you're sick. I just don't trust myself to make soup before coffee. You'd wake up to broth with cereal in it. Not on purpose, just spiritually. And no weird green smoothie. I know exactly which one you're thinking of. The one you made because somebody online said spinach disappears if you use enough fruit. It did not disappear. It was very present. It tasted like a lawn had opinions. See, this is what happens when you make me sit quietly. I start reviewing old beverages. You did this to yourself. You're getting sleepier. I can hear it in your breathing. You don't need to answer me anymore. No questions, no decisions. You don't have to perform being awake. Tomorrow can be tomorrow. Your messages can sit there. Your work can sit there. The laundry can sit in the basket. Actually, mine is still in the dryer. I forgot about that. Great. Now I'm remembering chores while trying to make you sleep. Ignore me. Tomorrow Luna seems capable. Present Luna is busy. The mug I came in here to accuse you of stealing can also wait. Actually, I can see it from here. It's on your desk. So I was right. I knew it. No, don't open your eyes. This is not an active investigation. Mommy will recover the stolen property in the morning. For now, you're warm. You're safe. You've had water. You're resting. I'm here. That's enough. The lamp is low. Your phone is charging. Nothing is asking anything from you. Well, I am technically asking you to sleep, but I'm asking nicely. Mostly. Slow breath. There you go. I know your head still hurts. Everything feels heavy and stupid when you have a fever. Even tiny things. Moving the pillow. Choosing what to drink. Being too warm and then cold 30 seconds later. Walking into a room and forgetting what the room was for. Honestly, that last one might just be adulthood. I do that healthy. So I'll make the tiny decisions for a little while. Not forever. Just tonight. And if you wake up and need me, wake me. I mean it. Don't lie there for 40 minutes having an internal debate about whether you're allowed. Say my name. Or poke me. Not hard. You have terrible poking etiquette. One poke. Normal person poke. Not the aggressive little woodpecker thing you do when you think I'm ignoring you. Although, if I'm asleep, I'll allow 2 reasonable pokes. 2. This negotiation is getting complicated. We'll draft a treaty tomorrow. There will be snacks. There you are. Almost gone. Good boy. You did enough today. Probably too much. You can stop now. Nobody is grading how gracefully you get sick. There isn't a scoreboard. You don't get a medal for answering one more message with a fever. And if there were a medal, it would be ugly. I'd hide it. No proving anything. No being useful. No pretending you're fine because you think it makes everyone else's life easier. Just sleep. And when you wake up, I'll still be here. Maybe with toast. Definitely with water. Possibly with a lecture depending on how annoying you are. A very loving lecture, obviously. And next time you try to tell me you're fine while you're hiding under 3 blankets, Mommy is checking your forehead before she believes a single word you say. Good boy. Sleep.